How much more does the National Enquirer have on President Donald Trump? I mean, that's a hugely pressing question tonight. After reaching that plea deal with prosecutors, the tabloid is admitting to paying off at least one woman, Karen McDougal, you see her there, the Playboy model, to influence the election. So the big question is, what else does the editor-in-chief, the National Enquirer chief and longtime Trump friend David Pecker know? Out front now, the former L.A. bureau chief at the National Enquirer, Jerry George, who worked at the Enquirer for 28 years. Jerry, you know more than anyone tonight how important this story is and this big development. So all of this is, they're saying, yes, this payment to Karen McDougal, it was done expressly for the principal purpose of influencing the election. So that's one woman. How much more could the National Enquirer have, just as a matter of course, about Donald Trump, Jerry?
Well, Aaron, this could well be the smoking gun that the president alluded to a couple weeks ago. I mean, this firmly entrenches him in a huge campaign finance scandal, and it totally backs up Michael Cohen's testimony, and it says a lot also about the loyalty of his friends.
Right. And obviously, in this case, we're talking about David Pecker. I mean, let's be clear. You worked there for 28 years. David Pecker was a friend of Donald Trump's. I mean, there was, in some case, they said Donald Trump was the silent editor of the National Enquirer.
That's true. David Pecker had given the Trump organization free rein to dictate the coverage and, of course, cover up any unflattering stories about the candidate during the election.
Jerry, ultimately, how worried do you think President Trump should be tonight because David Pecker and American media have agreed to cooperate in order to avoid charges with prosecutors on this specific issue of paying off women?
I don't think that the president is going to be able to wiggle out of it this time. I think this could very well be the beginning of the end.
Oh, all right. Thank you very much, Jerry. I appreciate your time.